What's up, everybody? Joe White here. Still in Grand Rapids, Michigan, here for another couple days. Um, I want to talk a little bit about. I got to watch Raw last night, and I want to talk a little bit about Jey Uso. When are they going to stop with this guy? The experiment is over. It failed. If anything, the WWE Unreal show that came out on Netflix this year really kind of burst the bubble when it comes to or came to Jey Uso. And I noticed it long beforehand. But the WWE Unreal documentary really kind of brung it into the forefront. This experiment, when he won the Rumble, if you go back to my Royal Rumble prediction video, I think I was the only one on YouTube that predicted Jey Uso to win the Royal Rumble. And I was right. I was fully on board the J train. The Yeet Express had me as a first class passenger. Then he got the title. Then the Unreal came out. Then his true colors were exposed. Because now we know that they really did not want to give him the belt. We know that he was not their first choice. We know that he really has some flaws that they see in him. The main one being is you can't have a guy holding your title who gets blown up on the way to the ring doing his entrance. And now, fast forward, he won the title, then immediately lost the title to Seth. And now it's just like, or he lost, he didn't lose the title to Seth. Who did he lose it to? Who cares? See, that just shows you how important it is. He lost the title, didn't even make it to SummerSlam because it was Seth and Punk at SummerSlam, I believe. Who did he lose it to? Uh, Give me one moment here. Gunther in June. I know a lot of people are going, you should have done your research, Joe White. Well, I'm sorry. That's not the main point of the video. The main point of the video is this guy has lost his steam. This guy has lost whatever star ability he had. Now it appears that they're going to turn him heel. Or they're going to turn his brother heel. If I were them, I would turn Jey heel. Because the experiment is over. Okay? The experiment's done, man. Nobody, I'm sorry, you can't put the belt back on him. And anybody who thinks that CM Punk is losing to Jey Uso at Saturday night's main event, you're kidding yourselves, man. This is Punk's time. This is absolutely Punk's time to win. Okay? And just the Jey Uso experiment has failed. The entrance is the only thing over on the guy right now. And when he turns heel, I pray to God. I pray to God. The only thing that's going to make his heel turn really work is if he's really dastardly, if he's really cutthroat, and if he stops coming through the crowd during his entrance and stops the yeeting. In fact, give him a new theme song if he turns. One that does not inspire the crowd to get up off their feet and cheer with him during the entrance. He's going to need new ring gear. He's going to need new theme music. He's going to stop using the word yeet. Stop using that right away if you want to turn heel. And oh, I know what people are going to say. He's not going to turn heel. He's the merchandise money. Here's the way I look at it, okay? If I'm a WWE wrestler, merchandise money should be frosting on the cake. Icing on the cake, as they say. If you can't make enough money, if you can't make enough money to live off your downside, if you can't afford to live off your downside, it's not like they're paying this guy a real cheap downside. At least he's probably got a $75,000 a year downside. So you take $75,000. You divide that by 52 weeks a year. He's making roughly $1,442.30 a week. A week. If you can't pay your quarterlies and survive off of that, yes, maybe the wife may have to go out and get a job too, and it's doable. I'm on the road roughly around the same amount as these guys are, if not more so, because I don't get 3 days off a week like they do. I get 3 days off a month. Costs me money to eat out here. It costs me about $300 a week to eat out here. The rest of it I send to the house. Now, Paul Bearer once said, you pay if you divide that by three, that's roughly $480.76. You put that aside for the family. You put about 300 aside for you to live on, maybe more because he's got to get his hotel room too. But if I'm him, I'm doubling up with my brother and sharing the cost of the hotel. Now you don't do that every night because Trinity's on the road with Jim probably. Or actually no, Trinity's off being pregnant. She's at the house. So yeah, you share a brother, you share a room with your brother for the next 9 months. Cut down on some of that cost. Mick Foley is famous for living cheap. So you send, 480 to the house. You keep 480 on the road for you. 480 roughly is your taxes. We just had a leasing class. Two of the guys in my orientation here at the company I'm with, they're leasing their trucks, which means they have to go out and get their own LLC and they're responsible for their own expenses, fuel, all that good stuff. Now, the accountant today said that they had come and talk to those guys, talk to everybody. He said roughly around 25% of your paycheck is for the government. 25% of your paycheck is for the government. I'm not trying to tell anybody how to live. I'm not trying to tell anybody how to live their life. It all goes down to the fact of the guy's not making peanuts, folks. Okay? None of these guys are making peanuts. The guys in NXT, yeah, but guess what? You work there. You're not having to go to the road. You got to make enough money to get an apartment. And as Kevin Nash once said, if you're a single person living on the road or what they do, you live there in Orlando, guess what you got to do? You got to get a one-bedroom apartment, make sure you got a place to wash your gear, cook your food, do your meal prep. The rest of that, you buy your supplements, you buy your protein, you buy your ring gear, maybe buy you a car so you can commute back and forth to the PC every day. That's it. I could do that off maybe 40,000 a year. Nowadays, maybe 50 or 60,000, but still. As a truck driver, I have no problem telling you guys this. I made about 75 grand last year after taxes. After taxes. It was a good year last year. This year been shit. Anyway, the program has failed. The experiment has failed. I find this do your entrance. Look at the camera. Can we run it back? Can we run it back? I find it annoying. I find it straight up annoying now. That entrance alone probably consumes about 5 to 10 minutes of television time every week. That's 5 to 10 minutes that you could just walk to the ring, not get blown up, and put more work into your craft, put more work into the actual wrestling part of it. So yeah, he's not over. You know who is over that they should be promoting right now, whose time it should be right now? LA Knight. But the age thing stops him. The age thing stops him. Meanwhile, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso got gray in their beard, and they're the ones getting pushed. LA Knight has a better body than those two put together, yet Jey Uso is the one getting pushed. The Samoan Dynasty days are over. Look at what they're doing. The Wyatt Six are now going up against Jacob Fatu and his gang. It's done. It's over. The experiment has failed. He was the wrong guy to win that battle royal last night. You could still have told the same story of him eliminating his brother and still and still not have had him win. Had somebody else win the whole damn thing. Again, my choice for the whole thing would have been LA Knight. It's been this guy's time. Here's a guy, a few years ago was white hot, and you fed his ass to Roman Reigns and quickly put him in his place, I guess. And by the way, that's when Hunter first started taking over and booking the company. So Vince McMahon's, there's no excuse in that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is the Samoan Dynasty days done? Is Jimmy and Jay's time done? Especially Jimmy or Jay. Is the Jey Uso experiment failed? Is it time to get rid of it? Time to push it further down the card? Stop shoving it down our throats? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And we will see you down the road.
It's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw's space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey Rock. I need scissors. 61.